It's a Manchu. Welcome back to Murder on Eridanos. Here I am at the Prophet of Profitability's compound, and I'm about ready to talk to the Prophet of Profitability. I did a little supering around beforehand
Anyone got
the
a
last
smoke?
episode, and discovered apparently Halcyon Helen has been here. She secretly visited the Prophet of Profitability. It looks like maybe the Prophet drugged Halcyon Helen and then dragged her out into the desert and left her there, and she just kind of got up and walked away. So I could wander around a little bit more and do some more investigating, but let me talk to the Prophet first and see what she has to say for herself.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where? Here.
Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health.
Burning these would generate some pretty toxic smoke.
Side effects from extended exposure include dizziness, nausea, and unconsciousness. Additional likelihood of organ shutdown and/or death.
What do they taste like? Though the dry herbs are difficult to chew, the flavor is less bitter than you would have expected. It's woodsy, like tripicale, with a singed aftertaste. It's actually slightly better tasting than your average can of saltuna, though so are most boots.
Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome, decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
They cause decapitation? Alright, well, what's the chemical that's been put on these herbs?
Analyzing. Complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
Well, that's bizarre. How would you use that stuff? Don't tell me you smoke it.
Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined.
Uh-huh. Alright, I'll make a note of that. Any other odd things around here? Oh, there's this thing. I suppose I shouldn't steal that. Alright, Prophet. What do you have to say for yourself?
Fruitful and productive welcome, brother. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival?
I'm looking into the murder of Halcyon Helen. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Certainly, certainly. But first, I'd love to interest you in one of my productivity seminars. We'll free you of those potential hampering humors in a heartbeat.
Humors? I don't like it when people laugh at me.
Worry not. With my seminars, even someone of your immensely low intellect can succeed. As science has taught us, the body is made up of two things, flesh and humors. These humors are semi-fluids that, when improperly balanced, may cause you to function inadequately. By signing up for my seminars, you can balance these humors for only mildly inordinate and repeat payments. Cancellation is subject to repercussions.
Wait a minute. You want me to pay you money to exchange bodily fluids with you? Is that what I'm understanding? What are the repercussions?
Nothing you need concern yourself with, brother. It's all in the contracts. But of course, no one need subject themselves to such repercussions if they don't cancel. Regardless, can I interest you in a seminar?
You know, Prophet, you could help my productivity by answering my questions into the murder.
Yes, I understand the pressure of one's employment all too well. We've lately been looking into more ways to bolster the retreat stock of bits. But you needn't worry about how this little conversation is affecting my livelihood, brother. Please, take your time. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, brother. How might I assist?
You said you had no further interaction with Helen before her death, right?
Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her.
So no messages from her or anything like that?
Your tone of voice seems to suggest that you have information already, which also suggests you've read my terminal. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters.
Oh, she didn't show up, eh? Huh. I followed your trail to where you dumped something in the wilderness.
Oh, really? What did you find there? What did I dump?
There was nothing there. But by proportions, I'd say it was a body.
That all sounds like hearsay, brother. Perhaps your humors are off balance and confusing your sense of justice. Perhaps you could use a seminar.
What I could use is less evasiveness from you. You know, you've got interesting herbs in here.
I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, brother. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know.
They seem toxic. Toxic enough to potentially kill someone.
Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen. By mistake. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her, though not to stop her heart. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead. After that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness.
Did you shoot the body?
Laws, no. I hate guns. If I ever wanted to kill someone on purpose, I would have used a blunt weapon. Nothing quite like clubbing someone over the head.
I know, right? Suddenly somebody who gets it. How do you know Helen was dead?
I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case. Usually my customers at least writhe or mumble after a session. My productivity-enhancing herbs typically do induce sluggishness, but I suppose they must have been enough to do her in, if her constitution was truly that weak.
I think her constitution was a little stronger than you thought. I don't think you killed anybody. Certainly not Helen.
What? Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your job to arrest me, isn't it?
You want to be arrested? If Helen's body wasn't where you left it, she must have awakened and walked away.
No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall into a false sense of security so they can strike.
Why are you insisting that it's your fault? Look, the only thing you've done is be completely negligent. You shouldn't have doubled her dose. It definitely knocked her out, but it did not kill her. That's not what killed her.
No. You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen, and is going to use that information to blackmail me. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Tell the constable that I killed Helen. It's 1,000 times less miserable than whatever my enemies have planned.
You know, that's going to be a little difficult considering the constable's dead. I guess if you want to be imprisoned, I can oblige you.
Yes. One step ahead as always, shadowy corporate figures. You'll never get my secrets. Never.
This lady is absolutely off her rocker. You're crazy.
The sweet safety of imprisonment. I'll no longer have to put up with the miserable vulnerability of this bunker. Finally relieved. The sweet safety of imprisonment. I'll no longer have to put up with the miserable vulnerability of this bunker. Finally relieved.
She wanted to be arrested so she could feel safe. Wish I could talk to her about that. Why does she feel threatened? Halcyon Helen and Typhon Tim spoke in quiet tones about their next course of action, their voices soft beneath the din of the bar. The duo had just finished the last of the paperwork on Helen's latest job. Filing precise reports always raised her spirits. The trails led us here, and I suspect it will lead us no farther. Soon we will find the source of the dissonance monsters, said Helen, a characteristic grin on her face. Let's hope your hunch is correct, Tim murmured, for I suspect their agents will not be far behind us. As if brought on by Tim's supposition, a frightful voice suddenly thundered through the room. Near the door loomed a giant and blood-stained man, looking for all his worth like he had fought his way through a Mantiqueen's den. It was Maximilian Mercer, well-feared dissonant stooge, and he held 2 Spacer's Choice light pistols in his greasy hands. Oh, so I have Chapter 1 now, and Chapter 2 continued, so there might be a Part 1 of Chapter 2. Okay. There's a lot more to this story. So now it looks like I can report back into Ludovico about this. Well, she wanted to get arrested. I don't really know what grounds to arrest her on because I don't think she had anything to do with the murder. But she wanted to feel safe. She feels like she's vulnerable here. Like maybe someone's out to murder her. Well, considering the last person that had contact with Halcyon Helen, which was Dr. Blossom, she was killed. I don't know why, though. I don't know what the murderer is after.
She said I must burn away the old me in order to be
Okay. Let's just look around here a little bit more before I go on.
About time somebody came the hell back. I notice you're not spattered in blood, which doesn't bode particularly well. For you. I hope you're not about to tell me you lost your nerve.
Are you confused or just crazy? Who the heck are you?
Oh? I thought for sure with your armaments that you'd be with the other hunters. Pardon my tomfoolery, stranger. I see I've mistaken you for someone else. Victoria Foxworth, Rizzo's executive clerical actuator. Pleased to meet you. Might I ask what brings you to the reserve?
You're an executive clerical actuator? What are you doing here? Well, anyway, I'm investigating the murder of Halcyon Helen. The trail kind of brought me here.
A professional, I see. I don't know anything about any murder, but you might be just who I'm looking for. There's a particular task that my hunters haven't yet been capable enough to complete. I wonder if you'd have any interest in it.
Well, if there's pay in it.
As you may be aware, Slug currently owns the reserve, but it rightfully belongs to Rizzo's. There's an ex-Rizzo's employee currently in possession of the land grant for the entire complex. Insult to injury from Slug. And evidence that this complex is rightfully ours. This particular individual is up there in years. His mind is failing. Leaving the land grant to him is like leaving it in the trash. I would like you to retrieve it.
What makes you say the reserve right belongs to Rizzo's?
You mean you don't know the story? This atmospheric complex was first annexed by Rizzo's. We'd planned a lovely wildlife-themed attraction to be built here. Alas, Due to some backhanded and admittedly shrewd legal footwork on Slug's part, Rizzo's ownership of the complex was lost. Now we rent it from Slug. I seek only to have what was stolen returned to us.
Well, I don't really understand why you need my help. Can't your hunters handle one old man? Is that what your hunters are doing?
I would have thought so too, but I sent my scouts out ages ago and none have yet returned. The old man's certainly too senile to be a threat, but it's possible Slug put him under guard. You're not recognizably with Rizzo's. Thus, it shall be easier for you to get close.
Look, I don't really have a dog in this fight. I think Rizzo's and Slug are kind of crappy corporations, and it doesn't really matter who wins. But I'll see if I can handle this non-violently and maybe make an easy payday.
Solve the situation however you like, so long as you bring me the land grant. The target in question lives out in the woods. Exactly where, I'm not certain. Best of luck.
Alrighty then.
Welcome back. I hope you have been keeping positive and productive. How may I help you balance your humors today?
Alright, goodbye.
The profit of profitability has changed my life. Her seminars are worth every bit.
The Prophet's humors seem a little out of balance. Was it something you said, Inspector?
Well, I decided I would send her to
Gotta
jail.
keep going. I can feel my inner negativity seeping out of me. Breathe deep the fumes of...
Crazy bastard. I'm not sure what this place was originally.
Gotta keep going. I can feel my inner negativity.
By imagining wealth, I can evoke prosperity out of the universe.
I guess every dystopian future has to have its version of the hobologist. Let's see, what's over in this wing? I haven't been over here yet.
By imagining wealth, I can evoke prosperity out of the universe. I don't believe the Prophet could murder anyone. And if Helen criticized our retreat, then perhaps she had it coming.
Huh. I could pick that, but somebody's watching. I'll come back to that in a minute. Not an ideal place to set a campfire.
The Prophet's humor seem a little out of balance. You said, Inspector.
I'll keep it down.
Oh, I'm not picking that. Shoot. That's a skull. Okay. It's an odd choice of decorations. Why are there skulls in this room? Bizarre. Oh, there's a lot more to this complex. It looks like there's something hostile down there, too. Potentially. Come back in a second. Can I close this door? I cannot. I don't think I can pick this without getting caught. Ah, I did pick it without getting caught. Excellent. Ooh, what's going on here? No idea what they're doing in here. Mr. Power. Oh, changes damage type to plasma. Okay. Never mind. Alright, what's going on down here? Something hostile down there. Oh. More of these guys. You did make me smile. You did.
Here we go. With us.
No, there's more in here. Huh. What's on this terminal? 556 entries found. All of them corrupted. Let's recover. 2 files restored. Okay. Log 1. Eridanos gigaseous research notes. I've completed my final round of total immersion, suspension, and exposure tests. As expected, Eridanos gigaseous dissolves in acid, burns in fire, and can be disintegrated or otherwise destroyed with N-rays or concentrated blasts of plasma. The creature is vulnerable when alone. However, bonding with a host evokes intensely protective behavior from that host. Safeguarding the parasite becomes the host's primary objective, even to the point of aggression and violence. The creature also seems well suited to long-term hibernation and immersion in liquid suspension. What? Water and low-grade alcohols preserve the creature. Its metabolic systems, such as they are, slow to a halt. Once exposed to a host, the creature emerges from its dormant state and immediately attempts to attach itself to the host's nervous system. Long-term dormancy in an alcohol solution may prove useful to corporate. I'll prepare my report tomorrow. So those worms in the Spectrum Brown aren't actually dead? Is that what I'm getting from this? Continuing my research for more suitable hosts among common fauna. Very promising results from Terra rays. Their biological system is well suited to hosting the parasite. My theory? The parasite enjoys exposure to the atmosphere of Eridanos, and may be manipulating the Terra rays into more frequent and aggressive flight. In every case, the parasite successfully manipulated production of hormones in the host's brain. I don't know how yet. The implications of a parasite manipulating its host troubles me. Its nervous system is exotic and difficult to understand. I can't quite shake the idea that the parasite does not require contact with its host in order to influence its behavior. A suitably large and complex specimen may be able to manipulate the mood of a sentient creature by proximity alone. Maybe. Possibly. These ideas are unscientific and founded on my own anxieties. My nightmares have been muddying my thoughts. Should seek treatment soon. Dr. Amir Zhao. This is Department of Geological Survey and Territorial Expansion. So those worms they're putting in the drink aren't just dormant, they could be incredibly dangerous. It could explain why all these people are infected.
Here we go. I won't have any new battle scars.
Whew. That was tough. It's like I put them out of their happiness. I can hack that. More interesting stuff down here. Supervisor clearance required. Accessing this terminal without supervisor clearance will result in informal reprimand. What's this about supervisor clearance? Please note, in accordance with Rizzo Company's policy, supervisor clearance is a privilege, not a right. Clearance may be revoked in the event of gross misuse, behavior contrary to Rizzo Company values, or disobedient educant behavior. Wait a minute. What's my hacking skill, and can I improve it? That improves hack. This doesn't reduce hack. That'll do it. Access usage records, supervisor clearance. Data corruption detected. Usage records inaccessible. Now generating error report. Error report corrupted. Failsafe protocol activated. Now dumping memory contents. Dump successful. Access. Yes. Now printing memory contents. Oh, I can't make heads or tails out of that. Hack 65. I don't know how that kind of hacking. I think I have to come back here with Pravati, and I might be able to hack into that. But I'm pretty sure with a lot of things in this game, not to get too meta, there's often more than one way to skin a cat. Let's keep exploring, and I'll keep in mind that I need to come back here with Pravati. It's like an elevator. What have I got myself into over here?
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
I know, right? Oh, that's sealed. Maybe not. Oh, I wonder where this leads. I'm going up. What the heck?
Like a wrapped among the rocks.
Where are we? Canid host. Has something stuck in his craw. It's big, it's tough. Is it alone? There's another canid host there. These critters are tough.
Like true professionals.
Okay. Okay. What is this place? Meta cannon host. Okay, that seems scary. It's coming this way. I'd like to sneak up on it, if possible, without learning the meta thing.
Please. Make him regret it.
Ow! That was pain. This thing is tough. I'll get it. Still up. It's hurting me. It's almost dead.
Ready for more.
Ooh, it had toss ball cards. Whew. That sucker was tough. Definitely a very creepy looking place. I have no idea where I'm at. Shoot. Oh, man. Oh, I don't feel good about this. There are too many. Haha. I may be in over my head here. Holy crap. Oh, crap, I just got spotted. How do I want to tackle this? Okay, so it looks like that's a little cul-de-sac area there. There's a branch here that leads to a door. There's probably something interesting down in here I should check out. I have to get through all those critters in there. That's going to be difficult. Alright, no more sneaking. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I'm gonna knock him down. Finish it. Alright. There's still another one left. But apparently it wasn't fully alerted to the commotion. Maybe a couple left. Maybe not. Oh no, there's another one. I don't know what it is. Ow! I may have to run away. I can't tell how hurt this thing is. Tell me it's almost dead. It's almost dead.
Watch a pro at work. That was fun. To shreds, you say?
Come on. Stay down. Got him. That might have been all of them. And my weapon's getting pretty badly damaged, so it's good that that's all of them. Is there anything of interest down in this dead end or not? Went to a lot of trouble to get down here. Geological survey notes. Discovered several fascinating qualities of Eridanium gagaceus. First, the parasite's internal biology is, for lack of a better term, highly molecular. An elaborate system of organelles, nerve endings, blood vessels, and hormone receptors exist inside its flesh. When attached to a suitable host, the parasite behaves like a biological extension. A metaphor. Imagine shoving a bypass shunt into a terminal. The shunt is the parasite, the terminal, the host. Second, the parasite's nervous system houses a string of kernel-like cells capable of receiving and transmitting neurons. What are implications? Thought manipulation? Thought control? Third, I've noticed an ambient reverberation in the parasite's nervous systems during periods of intense electrical activity in the Eridanos atmosphere. The larger specimens display a greater sensitivity. There is a direct correlation between the complexity of the parasite's nervous system and its size. Fourth, there seems to be no upper limit to the size of these parasites. I theorize that these caverns may have housed a particularly large specimen. In accordance with company policy, beginning taste ingestion tests now. May the law protect my atoms. He actually ate the thing? Crazy. Well, let's see where that other passage leads. Is this the right way? That's the right way. I hear something. That was not too big. Hang on. Take care of that one. I don't know if it's going to move. Circle around. Oh, there's more of them. Ah.
Mess with us.
Where'd the other one go?
And we're stalking. And we're stalking. Here we go.
These things are tough. Okay. Anybody else? I think that's it. Huh.
Place looks like it's seen better days.
Where the heck are we? Well, I guess I can spare a little time to wander around here a bit. There was somebody that was... They lost their mechanical that had their hat. And of course they're far away. Very far away. In a way, I hate to do this. I hate to just follow quest markers going place to place. I'd like to use the environment to navigate with. I really don't have a lead, though, where that mechanical could have gone. Fancy looking contraption. Is that one of the is that one of those machines that creates the atmosphere? Not sure. Mantisaurs. Ow! 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 Well, I might have a problem here. Got that?
I got another fight in me.
Ow. I'm feeling a little dazed right now. Got some ringing in my ears. I might be a bit concussed. Hang on. Switch to this weapon. Andy Canyons. What is that contraption? Raptidon Colossus, huh? Well, that sounds like fun. There's a hatch there. I wonder if I could get in. I don't know how to get up onto that thing. Oh, this is back where I was. Okay. Man, I don't see a way up onto that. If there is one, I don't see it. What's left of the sign says Feral Forest. Well, man, I hate to leave off here in the middle of nowhere, but I think I'm going to have to call it for today. And next time, maybe I'll try and take on that huge pack of Raptidons. That'll be fun. On my way to wherever that mechanical is. And I have to remember to check this place out again when I have Pravati with me, and I might be able to hack that terminal and see what interesting things are on it. Well, I met the Prophet of Profitability. She was anxious to get arrested. I don't know why. I wish I could figure that out. What was she afraid of? Is somebody after her like they were after Halcyon Helen? Is it the same person that killed Dr. Blossom? The same person that killed the constable?
You know, the more of those Spectrum bottles I drink, the less I'm able
Are they
to
potentially
differentiate their
going
colors.
to go after the Prophet of Profitability as well? And why? I don't know. But we'll be exploring more of this area and maybe, hopefully, finding more answers next time on Amon Chooses Murder on Eridanos.